It's a fucking nightmare, you bitch!
What is up, guys? It's me, TheGamingD. Welcome back to another video. Today we're here with Devin again, Mr. dballerxx, for podcast episode number 7.
Yeah, it's me. I'm back, boys, and I'm wearing blue. And
okay.
Wait, I'm back.
Dude, I tried to make a joke like that in one of my videos, and it was really awkward. I was like, I'm back, and I'm, never mind.
It's, okay, yeah.
Alright, so today we're going to talk about, like normal, for the third time with Devin, if I'm not mistaken. You're going to be talking about gaming-related things. So, yeah, starting off with, let's say, the Call of Duty World War II. We have a new DLC coming out for the game on the PS4 first, January 30th. Now, it comes with 3 multiplayer maps, just by default. I don't know if any of them are remasters of old maps or not. They have a war mode map, so just a new war mode map, and a new zombies map. Plus, they gave you a new resistance class to, if I'm not mistaken, but to everyone. So there's a new class setup that you can, use and have a good time with.
Now, the only interesting... World War II was gonna be the game that everyone was supposed to fall in love with because it's no more jetpacks and it's a World War II setting and it's just so popular. But it turns out that there's a lot of things wrong with it, and if it was made by Treyarch or Infinity Ward, I feel like it would have been way better. But it's a
Infinity
game
Ward's
studios
been
that's
destroying
not,
like Call of Duties lately.
Yeah, but I mean they have more. I feel like Sledgehammer does not have the experience for a game title like this. They ruined a lot.
I feel like they did a good job. Advanced Warfare, in my opinion, wasn't that bad. The story was amazing on Advanced Warfare. I love that. They did good in the story in World War II. Multiplayer on both of them are just iffy. And then zombies are kind of similar. They're both different.
See, there's the thing with this game, and I could even make my own separate video on all the things wrong with World War II, because I'm not going to get into all of it right now. But I could briefly just say that the divisions killed the game. There's a lot of balancing with the weapons that just make it so that, like, for example, in Black Ops 3, you could use any weapon in the game and do good with them, whereas in this game it's like there's only a select amount of weapons that you see people using. In Black Ops 3 I see people using any weapon. The main weapons I see people using are the PPSH and snipers. Like, that's literally when I get into a lobby. Obviously people use other weapons, but like those are the main weapons that I see people using, where in Black Ops 3 there wasn't a weapon where it was like, okay, that's the main weapon of the game. Like, you could see people using any weapon in the game. In this game, even in like Space Warfare, Infinite Warfare or whatever, I saw that too, even though I barely played the game. Whereas in this game, it's literally like, okay, the main gun to use is the PPSH and the Kar 98 sniper. Like, it's literally that. But that's not the point. That's not even the point of what I'm trying to say.
I feel like that's kind of like in Black Ops 3, for example. When the game first came out, everyone was using the same exact guns and everything like that. It took them 3 years to finally balance out all of the guns.
No, that's not even the case. That's not even the case, because I played the game every single day. When Black Ops 3 was out, I played the game every single day when it was out, and I hit Master Prestige level like 200 or something. Excuse me. Like level 200 by the time... I think it was February. Yeah, because they released it. Yeah, okay, so it was February. I hit level 100 Master Prestige.
Yeah. Literally
a month from now. You know what I mean? Let's say the game was out or whatever. It just came out. If I don't know if this game, if World War II has like a Master Prestige level 1000 type system,
no,
but
I think it's
like,
just like
yeah, well, whatever. I would be at that point right there. So I've gotten gold camo on every single weapon in that game, and I've been able to experience every single weapon in that game because of it. And by this time, I literally had that camo, like dark matter. You get it from getting every challenge done with every weapon. But like, so I was able to experience every single weapon, and I felt, because they were always patching stuff and balancing it out, and I'm telling you for a fact, from experience, that game was balanced. Like with the weapons, there was a lot of weapon balancing done, and with this game, by now they should have done that, but it doesn't matter. They screwed up a lot in this game, in a lot of people's opinions, and they've listened to the 1%. And you could even see there are big YouTubers even talking about it and stuff, especially White Boy 7 Street, the biggest advocate for this. The hype was so real for this game, and they just screwed a lot of things over. But anyway,
let's just say the past like 5 years for Call of Duty has not been great.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I was gonna say, but pretty much with the DLC for this game, they really screwed up again, I feel like, because they're literally only releasing 3 maps, plus a 4th map that you could play in a game mode that not many people really care about, but it's kind of cool, so you're literally only getting 3 maps out of it, and the only the really interesting thing about it is the zombies map. It kind of looks cool, it's whatever, but another thing, too, is, like, that whole division thing. And I think it's a pretty good tactic to bait you into buying the DLC, don't get me wrong, because what they're doing the week before the DLC comes out is they're giving an event, like the Resistance event, because I think the DLC is called Resistance.
Yeah.
So it's like some whole big Resistance event where you get these exclusive supply drops in this time period, and has all Resistance themed,
Dude, I got one
items
earlier today, and it's pretty damn good.
Yeah, and also a good thing that they did about the game, they released Prop Hunt, which is really fun. Yeah, I always love Prop Hunt. I didn't get to play it yet. I did not play it yet in World War II. I played it earlier. Is it good? Yeah, I would imagine it would be the same as, the whole Modern Warfare Remastered.
For Modern Warfare Remastered, for the Prop Hunt, can you, like, add decoys?
Match yourself to a slope and... what do you mean?
Like, let's say you're a barrel. If you push like down on the D-pad, you can duplicate yourself and just have like a decoy. Yeah, they have that.
New, I guess.
Yeah, they have that now, where it's just like, I don't know. If you want to look kind of like earlier, I was to like satellite dishes, and I duplicated myself to put a decoy on one end of like a roof, and I go on the other end, so it kind of looks like it's supposed to be like that, but.
Yeah, okay, so that's cool. But yeah, so that's cool that they're doing that, but with the whole Resistance DLC, now I don't know if this is confirmed to be true, but I would imagine, because what they said in an article and from what I've read, it appears that that whole division, the new division that you're able to use, which doesn't even really seem that interesting in my personal opinion, you're literally, what it is like, from what I've seen from it, it's literally you have a pistol and you're able to hold a knife underneath it, so it's like how you used to have that attachment in, I think, Modern Warfare 2, where it was like the tactical knife or whatever underneath your gun. Like, it's sort of like that, whatever. It's kind of cool, but I don't know, whatever. But, like, it's exclusive for everyone for this whole 1 week. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to be. And then next week when the DLC comes out, or whenever it does, next week, I would imagine, right? That's when it's going to be...
the 30th, so, like, less than a week, really.
Yeah, so that's when it's going to be locked again for, you have to buy the DLC in order to use it or whatever, but I don't know. Yeah, that's... sneaky motherfuckers. I don't know, man. But I do like, they
I gotta give them props. I gotta give them props. They're finding ways to, like, get under our skin and just make us keep talking about the game.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm never buying another Call of Duty DLC until Call of Duty actually gets good again.
I don't know. I might buy the season pass just because I enjoy the game for the most part, other than obviously those people that use the same damn guns every game. Like, I understand if you're gonna use the gun every game for, like, I don't know, a whole prestige or whatever in order to get it gold or something like that, or even diamond if you're to that point. But using the same gun every game, like every map, like it's That gets annoying.
Honestly, I'm at the point now where it just seems like they're only making these Call of Duties for the MLG players, or at least that's the way it feels for this Call of Duty specifically. It literally seems like it was made for the MLG players. So honestly, what I'm doing now, and I've seen a lot of big YouTubers, obviously White Boy 7th Street and some other YouTubers as well. I know. Well, fuck it. I could think of some off the top of my head. I think there's some MLG players doing it too. Obviously, not the ones that are like pro in the circuit, whatever, but I know there are a lot of other YouTubers, and you could even see on like when Call of Duty actually used to show how many people were playing the game.
Yeah.
In those old Call of Duties, there are way more people, more than ever, playing the old Call of Duties, and that's what I'm doing now. I'm going back to Modern Warfare Remastered and Black Ops 3 and just all the older
Dude,
Call
I
of
might
Duties
buy
in
some of the
general.
old CODs, like maybe like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1. Buy them on Steam.
Yeah.
Play them a little on
Yeah.
there.
Might as well. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going back to it, man, because it's not. I don't know. It's not fun. Like the new Call of Duty, the last two have not been fun. I enjoyed, even though Black Ops 3 had jetpacks, I enjoyed it, but Space Warfare was not fun at all. It was
Dude,
a complete trash game. The
I
story mode was
maybe
amazing.
played like 2
but
hours total on that game.
yeah, it was trash. It was a complete trash game. I don't care what anyone says. It was a
The story
bad
was
game.
good. I liked the story.
And yeah, no, the story mode was incredible. I actually really loved the story.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was one of the best stories.
I
in
didn't
Call of
even
Duty
touch
for me.
the zombies. Like I didn't want to.
Yeah. Zombies was okay, honestly, but
Like
nothing to really.
I didn't like the
Yeah.
theme that they were going with for
Yeah,
zombies.
but I don't know. And then this one, whatever. I just
World
give
War
up.
II,
I give up on
like
Call of
the
Duty.
zombies
You
on
can't
there
even,
is good.
Yeah. If you can't get a World War II game right, and I don't know. Whatever. Dude, I just.
No gaming company lately
Treyarch
can
does
get
it the best.
anything correct. Like all these
Yeah.
big gaming companies are just messing up everywhere.
Yeah. Hopefully. I feel like every every podcast we've talked about Call of Duty.
I think we have, to be honest.
We really yeah. Oh God.
Oh, it's
We should
something
really
that
just-
me and you are really into.
Yeah. Like, and we go on forever talking about it. We
Yeah.
should definitely just do like a separate video
Yeah, just talking about
like,
it. Just,
together
hey,
on it.
all right,
Honestly,
boys.
like this could have been a video. Yeah.
Just name it the
separate
Call
one.
of Duty rant. Just there we go, boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
But,
let's move on from COD. Let's go to a little
Yeah.
say kind of a happier note. Fortnite recently has added some new things into the game. They added first a new campfire ability, so it heals. Doesn't it heal like the people around you if you put it down?
Yeah. Heals everyone near it. All teammates.
Yeah, so it does
I don't know
that.
about enemies, but yeah.
Also, something about the campfire thing. They're pretty rare to find for the most part. You can't just get them in like every chest. It's just like it's kind of more of like a lucky thing to get out of anything. Also, they added some new places onto the map. If I remember, I will put a freaking picture of the map, what it looks like now, compared to the old map. They just added a bunch of different places on there. I think it was like 4 or 5 new places, which is a cool idea. And it brings a whole new feel to the game, just because they pretty much redid the whole map. Like, the terrain and everything. They just redid it all. I thought that was a pretty cool thing. And I think it was today they announced that they're going to be releasing, I think it's today for us. Like, okay, so I got this news yesterday, but today for me and Devin, and it's probably already out for everyone watching this, they're releasing a kind of a new like jug thing that you drink in the game. It's called Chug Jug. It gives you max HP, and it gives you some shield, but it takes 15 seconds to consume. So that's gonna be something cool to look
Wow.
forward to.
I
in
bet that's
Fortnite.
gonna be pretty rare.
Yeah,
right?
that's most likely gonna be in the same boat as the campfire.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so
Pretty cool.
Fortnite, that's good news. I feel like Call of Duty and
The
Fortnite has
map
been
was,
the topics for the last three
yeah, always,
podcasts.
because well, Call of Duty is a very passionate subject for us, I would imagine, right? And then
Yeah,
Fortnite is a hot new game, and
it's a
it's
hot
really
ticket.
good. I enjoy it. You know, the new map update is great.
Yo,
A
I
lot of
think
their,
okay.
yeah.
I don't want to mention it on here, but I'll tell you after.
All right. Well, I mean, I just the studio in general, and I'm pretty sure I said this on a previous podcast, but like, I just love how they're constantly showing support for the game,
Yeah,
constantly adding things, testing things out. If you know the community doesn't like it, they'll switch it around, see what works, what doesn't, whatever. Like, it's good. I really like that when game companies do that. It's like great. Like Overwatch does that as well, or Blizzard, I guess, for Overwatch
yeah.
and stuff. And yeah, I don't know. It's great. Just more companies need to do that, man. Like Call of Duty, just do it, man. Just do it. But
All
yeah,
right, so we got another topic here. It's kind of I think this is probably the dumbest thing I've heard in recent time. Uh, AMD and Nvidia, they're two companies that make computer parts. So like Nvidia makes graphics cards, and AMD makes the processors. Um, they are trying to do whatever they can to stop crypto miners from buying all of the PC gaming cards, so all these graphics cards, because there is a huge shortage of graphics cards coming from Nvidia. So these guys are just buying as many as they can just to do crypto mining. It it's honest, it's
okay.
dumb. Like for
Yeah.
crypto mining, you need to have like the top PC or top PCs, so you can get like 15 computers and just go to town crypto mining on all of
Yeah.
them. So
Shit.
there's a lot of people trying to do that now, but I think something they should look forward to, I guess, for all this stuff happening is these guys are making money. Like they're making so much money selling all these cards. Like yeah, they might be short on inventory, but just keep making them and keep sending them out. That's all I can say. You guys are gonna be making the moolah.
Um, I just looked this up right now. I'm looking at the patch notes for Fortnite,
Yeah.
and they're adding in a thing. Now normally, if you're playing on PlayStation, I don't know how it is for Xbox, and even PC, but for PlayStation, if you're moving in any direction, like say, for example, obviously the most common direction that you would be moving in would be straight.
Yeah.
Um, and you hold down like the PlayStation button to bring up the quick menu, you'd keep running in that direction. So you could pretty much consider it like a quote unquote auto run feature.
I
So
think
where you
that's
could just
dumb.
sit there and just keep, well, no, you could just sit there and keep running, like, and it'll keep making you run so that you could just sit back and, you know, chill for a second while you run across a big ass piece of land. And I always do that, and it's been like that in the game. But what they're adding in now for PC, they're adding it the feature called auto run. Now it's an actual feature. So on PC, it's going to be the default key, like the equal sign, and the numlock key. And on console, if you double click the left stick, you're going to be able to auto run. So you don't have to worry about holding down forward the entire time. And it's just, yeah, so it's cool. I don't know, I like that. And yeah,
Yeah,
so now I
on
don't have to hold the
PC, like
PlayStation button down.
running on Fortnite, with my experience, it's not fun. You're because it's so awkward. It's the shift key, and you're like running with the WASD keys, and then your pinky
Yeah.
is just over here chilling on shift the whole time. And then if you need to crouch, you go down to the freaking control key. It's like, it's so
Yeah.
uncomfortable. Oh. PC games are weird when it comes to
Gotta get used to
default, you know, button layouts. It's weird.
it. Yeah.
Alright, let's see. What should our next topic be? Let's talk about two movies. Two movies. So, Tomb Raider is having a reboot for, in the movie industry. If you don't know Tomb Raider, it's a famous game that turned into a famous movie with Angelina Jolie. Have you ever seen that, Evan?
I saw the movie a really long time ago, I think.
Those
but
are
I don't
some
really
there's some good
remember it.
movies, and man, she's mighty fine in those movies. So, like, she looks exactly like the
Yeah.
character.
Yeah.
It's just but yeah, they're
But,
gonna be remaking
yeah.
the movie. Obviously, with not having Angelina Jolie in the movie, mostly because she's like 50 years old now. So I don't think. Yeah. Plus, she's
I
got
don't
like
even know if
20
she
kids, so I don't think that would
Yeah.
work on her mommy schedule.
I guess it would make sense, right? Because they're remaking the games and stuff. I think they're on like the second remake now. Like, they rebooted it. So,
Yeah.
and like that's usually, I guess that's what they do, right? Like with Ratchet and Clank, they rebooted the series like from the first game. They had
Yeah.
originally started as a remaster, but they changed some stuff around with the story and whatever. But they made a movie after that, so or at the same time, I guess. But I think sort of along those lines.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be interesting. They're rebooting God of War. Maybe they're gonna make a movie after that. That'd
Oh
be
my
sick.
god. That would be a weird movie.
That'd be pretty cool though, right?
So much freaking, what is it, CGI or whatever?
Yeah. Oh man.
That would,
That'd
oh
be
my god.
expensive. That'd be very
Yeah.
expensive.
That'd be up in the 100 millions for just cost to make movie.
Yeah.
Alright. The next movie we got to talk about here is a Duke Nukem. They're gonna be making a movie about Duke Nukem. And the the guy that's gonna be playing him is none other than John Cena himself.
This is gonna be very weird because I don't know if you remember Duke Nukem's voice, but I'm pretty sure it's all like, "Oh yeah," right? Like picture John Cena making that.
Okay, speaking of John Cena,
He
have you
fits the
seen?
role, like his face. He kind of has the face for it, I guess.
He's got the face and the body for it,
Yeah, you could see it.
but just not the voice. They might need to put like
Yeah.
Arnold or Sylvester Stallone in like
Yeah,
just
yeah,
do a
maybe
dub over.
Yeah, maybe Sylvester. Yeah.
But John Cena's new movie coming out. It looks pretty damn good. It's supposed to be a hilarious movie. It's called Cock Blockers.
Mm.
It's about his him and I think his ex-wife are trying to stop their daughter on her prom night from losing her virginity
Oh God.
because they caught her her and her friends texting emojis like explaining what was gonna go down during prom night. Dude, you just gotta watch the freaking trailer. It's hilarious.
I'll look it up. Seems pretty interesting.
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
All right, so what should we talk about next? Like this is, did I talk about Dark Souls yet?
No, you did not.
I did not. So Dark Souls, the original Dark Souls, is going to be remastered, and it's coming out May 25th on the PS4. Devin,
Ooh,
I know
right
you're
before my
excited.
birthday. All right, so I cannot wait to play this. Now, not only because like I really love Dark Souls, like I started playing it after I started like the day Dark Souls 2 came out. I saw like everyone was making videos on it and stuff, and so like I think the day after or like that during that week I picked the game up back on PS3, and I've just fallen in love with the series in general from then on. But I didn't play Dark Souls 1 or the game before that called Demon Souls, but I always watched people play them, but through speedruns and stuff. So I don't know where everything is. I don't know the whole thing, but I've always seen the game speedrun, and so like I love the games and stuff. And apparently, Dark Souls 1 is like the best in the series. So I'm gonna be able to experience that in a remastered form and like updated graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really cool to just play through, and I might even make videos on it on my channel or something. I got to do
I think it
something
would
with
do
it
good
'cause,
on your channel just because I know you enjoy
yeah,
the game so much.
yeah. I just I don't know. I love Dark Souls, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm just a big fan of the company From Software. They're called. Make some pretty good games. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see
Alright.
how it goes.
I think I actually might try it out. Like,
Do
once
it.
it comes out, try it out. I know it's freaking.
It's gonna be
Dark
difficult,
Souls
man.
is the. Like, I
Oh,
get
it's gonna.
frustrated easy when it comes to video games. Like,
Yeah.
I can't. Like, I freaking. Before I made the video on freaking WWE on how to win the Royal Rumble, I was trying it time after time, and it took me legit like a month to figure it out.
Mhm.
And I was struggling, I was freaking out. Dude, I don't know how many times I just
Hey,
closed that game out. And that's on a freaking
thankfully,
WWE game.
yeah. Dark Souls games, if you go through the game without like a guide, like on knowing what to do, like it's not like straight in your face, like this is where you have to go, this is what you have to do. You kind of like usually you have to just like discover things on your own and just go through it in the boss battles. Like there's no tutorials and stuff. Other than like how to like to use the controls and stuff, obviously in like the first area it's going to tell you how to use the controls. Other
Yeah.
than that, there's no real tutorials and stuff. So usually like the only help that you're going to get in the game is like an online guide, like seeing someone play through it, or you can summon people into your world to help you out. So luckily I know a lot of the things on where to go and what to do, so I shouldn't struggle. And I've played a fair bit of Dark Souls games, or like in the Souls universe series and
In
stuff.
the
So I know what to
souls.
do. I know how to handle myself pretty well. But if you ever need some help, you can summon me into your world. All
Dude,
right?
you'll end up killing me. I know you.
No,
That's
it's it'll be fun. You'll have a fun time.
Alright, okay, let's talk about something that went down on Twitch yesterday. I am surprised that Twitch because I know their rules and everything are just they're so strict. Like they ban people for like the dumbest reasons. Like
Yeah.
what was that? I was watching Ice Poseidon on YouTube, and he said that this girl got banned on Twitch for 24 hours because she was on the phone with Ice, and he's like banned permanently from Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
they're strict about it.
they're very strict. So
Yeah.
when I came across this yesterday while I was going to check out a streamer that I watch from time to time, um, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was live streaming a video game called SOS. It's a survival game. And this man was smoking weed, obviously. It's Snoop Dogg. Um, but, like, it was so bad. The man had a green screen up behind him. So, like, he'd blend in with the gameplay, wouldn't have to have any boxes or anything. But he was smoking so much that the cloud of smoke all around him. There's no point of having a green screen. Like, you could see everything behind him because of the smoke was just interrupting the whole picture. So
Oh God.
I gotta say, Snoop, I know you're not listening to this, but if you are, you need to get like some type of fan to suck that out of there so it doesn't disrupt your streams. Um, you need to be more prepared. Let's just say about
Listen,
that.
man. Snoop Dogg goes all out. All right, it's the big Snoop Dio double jizzle. All right, we
Like,
don't care.
this man smokes everywhere. I don't know how he, like, this man goes grocery shopping, he's got a freaking blunt in his hand. Like, I don't
Yeah,
get how he
he's a
doesn't
legend.
get yelled at all.
Because
It's
he's
like,
Snoop. He's a legend.
it's
He's
freaking the
just
legend
everyone.
himself.
Yeah, that's what he does, man.
Jesus Christ. Alright. So, let's talk about some deals that are going to be on the PlayStation Store until the 30th of January. So, from this video going up, you're going to have a couple days to check out these deals, and I think they're pretty damn good. Now, all of these are mostly for people who have PlayStation Plus. PlayStation Plus, you obviously get better deals than you do when you don't have Plus. But I'm gonna give you a couple, examples for deals that are going down on the store. So we got Call of Duty World War II. They're selling it for $45 instead of the average 60. So I think that's a pretty decent deal. We got Destiny 2. They're selling that for $39. Wow, that's kind of surprising, honestly. But yet again, it's not. Like, you'd think they'd only take off like $10, not like 20. But I don't fucking. Who am
Yeah.
I to say?
Yeah.
Next game we got Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now this isn't a surprise just because of all the crap that has happened with this game. Just people have gone away from it, so it's $36. And then we got GTA 5 that is for $30. Which I think that's what it should be by default, just
Yeah,
because how
by
long
now.
it's been
Holy
out.
shit. Yeah,
It
it's been
doesn't
out
matter
for so
where you
long.
go, it's always going to be $60.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Rockstar are the
I,
cheapest people you'll ever meet.
it's a good game, man. But please just drop it at least 10 or 20 bucks for the people. It's been years. They came out in 2012 for the PS3 and Xbox 360, and
Yeah.
then in 2013 it got brought to next gen. It's been out for a
It's
while.
it's crazy.
It's 2018.
It's crazy. But yeah, there's more than just this for deals when it comes to the PlayStation Store until the 30th of January. So if you want, go check them out. But yeah, so for this final thing here on the cast, um, we got something from, I'd say it's a mixture from Sony and Nike. So this is the weirdest thing ever. Like I wouldn't have expected this. Like I've seen pictures and stuff of like things like years ago, just pictures of shoes, but Nike's gonna be releasing a PlayStation shoe, and it lights up on the tongue where the PlayStation logo is gonna be. It lights up like a white. I think
I'm pretty sure the image changes and stuff too on it, on the
dude,
tongue
I
part.
like it looks pretty damn good. It looks like a good
It
shoe.
looks, it does look kind of cool, but I don't think you would catch me wearing those, dude. It's so, oh man, I don't know. It's something about it, dude. It's just like it looks so cool because it has sort of like an, I think it has sort of like an outer space kind of look to it, and I
Yeah,
love
yeah, I'm
anything
like
outer
the
space
soul
themed.
of it
Yeah,
too.
I love outer space. Anything about that. But like, it's just a PlayStation shoe, dude. I don't know. It's
Dude,
probably gonna be
okay.
really expensive.
If it's under $100, I'd say max maybe 120. I'll buy them. I'd buy those
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah. You better be doing a full video review. Walk
Oh,
out in
dude,
public and show them off to
dude,
people.
I'll walk in the mall, all right, and I'll just show
Yeah,
them bad boys off. I'll do like,
you should.
I'll strut my stuff.
Hmm.
It's a
Yeah, I
good
don't know.
time.
I'd say I wouldn't personally buy them, but if someone gave them to me, I'd maybe wear them for a day if they're comfortable.
Just a day?
I'd probably wear. Yeah, I wouldn't wear them out in public, but if they're really comfortable, I might wear them to like take out the trash or maybe like go to like not even the grocery store, man. I don't know, to like my grandma's house or something.
Dude, I could not
I don't
imagine
know if
like
I'd be able
wearing
to see
those
that
to
in public
work
with that.
and just getting stuff all over them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'd cry.
I'd probably want to put them on display, dude. Like they look
put 'em
really
in a
nice
case.
to just keep on display. Yeah. Honestly.
Alright, so before, like I know I said that was our final topic, but before we end this, I just want to ask Devin, what are you looking forward to when it comes to your channel in some time?
Well,
Like, what are you looking forward to?
my goals. You mean?
Your goals. What's your goals?
My God, things are getting serious. Nah, man. I have I guess some goals for this year would be like one to be more consistent. But like the thing
That's
is, you
what
know,
I'm trying to do.
I gotta, and I've noticed it a lot, way more with you. So I mean, this is definitely
I've
I can see
uploaded every
you.
day this week so far. Let's see if I can do
No,
another
I
week.
could definitely, with the way things are going for you, I could definitely see you surpassing at least 1,000 subs this year. Because, like, I'm telling you, things are looking good for you, man. And just trust me, it'll definitely work out for you. But like,
I hope.
yeah, no, without a doubt, man. I'm just seriously. But yeah, for me, like, I gotta get more consistent again. And
By far, yes.
I gotta start getting back onto the grind. I really want to get back into it. Like soon, you know, next few months definitely. I should have a gaming PC, so definitely maybe doing PC mods. I mean, we'll have to see though. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, just more consistency. I want to have my channel at least pass 10,000 subs this year. I mean, it could. Like, without a doubt, I could have hit past 10K last year. I just took a big break, and I don't know. I just got to be way more consistent. I want to just...
Yeah, don't take, like, 3-month breaks.
It was 4
Like-
months, and I regret it, but I got to get back into it. And
Like, I've
I'm
done that
taking
before.
suggestions, like... It's not good. It's not
Like,
good. And,
remember when I was above you when it came to subs?
yeah.
I was on a
Yeah, there
grind
was a
during that
time.
time.
Yeah.
Like, I was going to town, and then I stopped for, like, 4
Yeah.
months, 3 months. And then just pretty much I lost everyone that was, you know, checking out my content every time I'd upload.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to, like, you know, get it back. Like, yeah, I still have the subscribers, but, like, I don't have the people that are wanting to, you know, check out a video every day or something like that. Like, I need to get back on the grind and try to
Yeah.
make good content.
And thankfully, I'm at the position where I am with my content being able to do what I do. Like, I actually found my thing on YouTube, which is
Yeah.
awesome. So I do have those subs that are like, you know, wanting
Loyal.
it and stuff. I have a
They're
series
loyal.
going on, and I do notice, like, the loyal people, like, I notice them in the comments and stuff, and it's just great. I don't know. I love the interaction, and it's sort of like a community that is being formed slowly, and I'm sure you'll see that too with yours. You know, because obviously right now you're at where I was, where it was just like my friends and like maybe a few random people,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
commenting. But it's like, you're definitely going to get to that point where it's like you're going to see more people starting to like your stuff, and it's really cool, you know? And, I don't know, man.
Dude, I just want to
Something-
get to that point already where I already got, like...
Yeah.
All I'm asking for is maybe like 10 people. Just 10 regulars that I can like have a conversation with on like a video that I upload, or like on Twitter they're just asking me a question or something like that. Like from time to time I have that on like some of my like game reviews or informational videos. I'll have people comment asking me questions, stuff like that, but like I used to have that a lot. I think mostly because I was streaming at the time, and then I stopped streaming and stopped making videos, and that kind of killed it. So I need to get back on it. I need to get back
It's
doing
all
something.
about that grind. It's all about the grind. You know what I mean,
Hopefully,
dude?
I'm gonna be able to soon, maybe, within the next month and a half, buy a Elgato card to put into my PC, so then I can live stream from my computer and play Fortnite,
That'll work.
PUBG,
You know what you need to do though? Little,
Gmod,
you
even.
know, yeah, you should definitely before you start streaming though, definitely try setting up all that, get a banner made and all that good stuff, you know?
Oh,
That'll be good
I've
for you.
I've been working on it. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Oh, he's up to something,
I'm
boys. He's
I'm
up to
prepared.
something. Okay.
Don't worry
Oh,
about me when it comes to my streaming. Alright.
nice. Okay. Well, that's
Alright.
good to know.
It's good to know.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, if honestly, you should maybe do some streaming on YouTube. Don't go to Twitch. I mean, like, 'cause you know what I mean. Just keep your content in one place for the moment. Could branch out later on.
Yeah.
It's a little weird to balance two different sites. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like that might work out better for you, but
I don't know. If I
yeah,
can get
man.
off a good following on YouTube and I start streaming on YouTube, then I might switch over to Twitch for streaming and then YouTube just for uploads like daily.
Yeah.
So I can,
Yeah.
you know, freaking.
I get.
All right.
But yeah,
So
no, definitely.
I think that's gonna be
Yeah,
it
that's pretty much it.
for this
Yeah.
podcast. Unless you guys want to hear for the next couple minutes just me and Devin going,
No, see, I think they're good.
All right, guys. So hopefully you did enjoy this. Devin, most likely, if he wants to be, in the next podcast. I don't know, honestly, when it's gonna be. Only because recently there hasn't been much gaming news. We pretty much just threw together a bunch of stuff we've seen within the past like 2 weeks.
Wait, I just thought of some more gaming news, dude. I'll let you know after this, cause yeah.
All right, we can save that for the next podcast.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, if you guys haven't already, go
Nintendo.
subscribe and follow Devin, Mr.
Yeah.
dballerxx. His links and everything are on the screen. Also, if you want to go follow mine, they're on the screen. If you want to actually, if you don't want to, type in the names on the websites, you can just click the links. They're in the description. But yeah, if you enjoyed, come back next time. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Hugs and kisses.